Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we have a new background today as we have moved into our new apartment. So I will be doing a flat tour soon, so look out for that coming. So I wanted to do this video for a while and I have finally decided to film it, as I would like to spread awareness for this illness and to kind of like tell my story. So some of you who are watching this as friends may know that I was diagnosed a few years ago with a condition called endometriosis. Now, not many people know about endometriosis, but it affects a lot of females, and sometimes it's not diagnosed because it takes a long time to get a diagnosis. One of the main ways that they diagnose you is for a laparoscopy, which is where they put 4 tiny small holes into your stomach. Now you may be thinking, wow, 4 holes, that's quite intense, but it's not as bad as you think. So with a laparoscopy, they put a camera inside your stomach and then they have a look around to see. Endometriosis is where parts of the female's womb lining comes away and sticks to other parts of their body, such as organs, and in severe cases like mine, it sticks around your back as well, which causes extreme pain. So with a laparoscopy, they can also put in a laser to remove parts of the endometrium that's sticking to the organs. So with endometriosis, you tend to get symptoms. The ones that you can tell is, you don't always get all of these, but I have quite an extreme version of endometriosis and it's affected me for a very long time. They said that normally you don't get a diagnosis till you're in your early 25s, but they picked it up quite early because my family were taking me to the hospital since I was really young, and they couldn't tell until obviously I'd grown up and formed your body properly to be able to tell. So some of the symptoms that you may be able to tell is if you have heavy and or irregular periods, you constantly have lower bowel pain and lower pain in your pelvis. Your stomach might be slightly swollen and can cause you not to lose weight as easily as some other people. Your periods could be really, really heavy and painful, or you could just not get them at all, or you can just lose blood constantly at different times throughout the month, which is hard to gauge whether your system is working properly, and it's very hard to deal with. So the pain can be excruciating. It can mean that some mornings you don't even want to get out of bed. You constantly feel tired, so quite fatigued, and it can cause depression and you can feel quite down on yourself. Now, me personally, sometimes because you can struggle to conceive, and even if you do manage to conceive, you can have problems the whole way through, or unfortunately, like in my case, which I've had, you can have miscarriages or problems in general conceiving. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, because I do know some people with the condition that have managed to go on and have children and be fine and excellent, fantastic, but it's not always as easy as that. So in my case, sometimes, even though my partner is very supportive and tells me not to feel this way, sometimes I can feel like less of a woman, and it can make me feel a bit upset and unhappy because I feel that I can't give what a normal woman should do, and it makes me feel down in myself, and I can't help the way I feel, I just do. But yeah, so once you've got a diagnosis, and as I said, you can go down the surgical route and have a laparoscopy to help remove some of the parts, but it never fully goes away. You can also have pills from the doctor that help control and maintain the illness to kind of control, because you can also get blood in your bowel as well, which is really painful and not always easy to live with. And sometimes you find it really hard to speak to people about it because they don't understand, and because endometriosis isn't really a well-known illness, not a lot of people know about it. Like my nan, when she took me to the hospital at Poole 3-4 years ago now, when like we finally managed to get an answer, and my nan wasn't sure what endometriosis was, so she started reading up about it. And when she started reading up about it, she saw that people had the same thing as me, where they couldn't really find a diagnosis for a long time. And we started to realise that there are other girls out there suffering the same thing. You can also go down the lines of a hysterectomy to help remove it, but it won't completely go away. But that is one of the, like, if you have a really severe case like mine, that you can have that option. And basically, I just wanted to spread awareness, and if you think that you've got any of these symptoms, that you should go speak to your doctor, and they will do all kinds of scans and like ultrasounds when you're pregnant, and they can also do internal ones which can also help them see the lining. But I just think that sometimes it's hard, because when I say to people, oh, this is what I've got, they're kind of like, well, I don't understand what that is. And it's not just a once a month kind of pain like a normal period, it's constant lower back pain, constant pain in your stomach, that it's hard to manage. And I kind of feel like Endometriosis UK is a very good organisation, and I am planning on training to run the Birmingham 10K in December to help raise money for Endometriosis UK. And once I've set up my Just Giving page, I will link it in the description down below, and it is such a great cause. They answer helplines to be able to talk to you, so you can speak to other people who are in the same situation as you. And I just think that more awareness needs to be shown to people, so they either one can help progress, because at the minute there is actually no known cure for endometriosis. It is just something that you have to live with, and it's hard to explain. It is common, but it also isn't at the same time. Like, I've only met a few people with it, but then when I read online, there is quite a few people across the world that have this. But I wish that there could be a cure for it, and one day I hope there is, because I can't put into words the pain that I get emotionally and physically. And I have lived with this for a long time, and I'm quite lucky in the sense that my partner supports me through it. And if it wasn't for him, then I kind of feel like I'm not the same as like a normal girl. So like, you can be prone to yeast infections and stuff like that, which can make you feel really sensitive, and like you don't want to show people your body. And also it can be very painful during sex, before, during and after, which obviously if you're with a partner you want to do that and you want to be able to, but it is painful at times, and you kind of feel really self-conscious in your body. Now, people automatically assume because I'm slightly bigger than quite a few girls in my local area. I mean, I wear size roughly 12 to 14 clothes maximum, but I don't always feel good in myself. But I train all the time, like I'm part of the university rugby team, and I make healthy meals for me and my partner every night. So I kind of also want to say, like, don't judge a book by its cover, because you don't know where people have come from and what their journey is. So yeah, don't be afraid to be who you are, because like, it is okay to, people don't understand, and that's okay, that's not their fault, but it's also not yours at the same time. And I just wanted to spread awareness and make it known that it is a thing. And people do say, oh wow, it's only period pains, but it's not. It's a tight, clenching, cramp feeling in your stomach all the time, and it just makes things a little bit harder. But like, we all still carry on and act normal and work and train harder. And I just wanted to tell my story, because it takes a long time to get a diagnosis for it, but once you've got it, don't think that you're alone. There are people who you can talk to. And yeah, so leave comments down below if you have got it, or you think you might have symptoms, or if you just enjoyed this little story about my endometriosis and the chronic pains and fatigue that comes with it, and also slight depression and anxiety that comes with it, because it's all different levels. But yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!